that, we got a ping. Get me close enough to a bale and I'll tag it with a tracking dart. That way when someone comes to pick these things up, we'll know exactly where they go. You know, back when the cartels ran their drugs through Miami, these swamps were filled with smugglers.
Maybe history's repeating itself.
Let's hope not. Back then, cartel guys were gunning each other down at their kids' birthday parties.
Yeah, I remember. I was just a kid back then, but I saw some crazy shit. Blood on the sidewalk, hit bulls with their throats slashed.
How the hell did your mom keep you out of all that shit?
It's gonna sound a little corny. She worked hard. She loved me.
Yeah, that sounds pretty goddamn corny. Mama's boy. Never would have guessed.
Partner. There's at least 10 kilos in that bale.
Americans love their drugs.
My point is, this is not a small operation.
Dawes wouldn't have us out here if it was.
Just say the cartels are using Miami to move product again. How would they do that?
My best guess? Mexico's gotten way too scary. The average smuggler would risk prison but not having his head chopped off by some Zeta.
Americans do love their drugs.
Hey, it's a big deal that Dawes put us on this. You know that, right?
Oh, I know. The problem is, the stuff we're doing, we can't exactly bring to a DA.
Who gives a shit? This is way more fun. By the way, Captain Dawes, that guy was reckless as hell when he was young.
Yeah, I heard that about him. Way to work, that's all.
Word of advice. You want to get on the captain's good side? Take the gloves off.
Is that what this is? Bare-knuckle police work?
Now you're catching on. That parachute.
Yeah, pull up to the dock.
A lot of gators out here.
Yeah, I wouldn't sweat it. They're more afraid of us than we are of them.
Yeah,
Then just say thanks.
okay. Thanks. Maybe we should stick to the trail.
More afraid of us than we are of them, huh?
Let's just get out of the water. We gotta get up to that platform.
Try this grappling hook. I borrowed it from SWAT. We're headed this way. Ever used one before?
No.
Launch the hook at the platform. Did the narcos build these things?
No. They're old observation platforms. For tourists. You good, Kai? How's your shoulder?
Hurts like hell, actually. Here. Brought a zipline, too. Zip down. I'll be right behind you. Down. I'll be right behind you.
You did come prepared.
Aim for those planks. They'll make a good anchor.
Bullseye. Okay. Follow me down.
What's your scanner showing?
Kai, we got company.
It must be the pickup crew.
At least it's not a total loss. There's at least half that's still okay. I don't know, the other half's got leaves and shit in it.
That's why Neltz won't mind us taking it off his hands.
Thanks.
Yeah, who's we?
We. Remy takes care of his people.
Have it your way.
Kids don't understand the difference in a career.
Think he's gonna talk?
Fuck that guy. I got a guy in the city we can pass the key to. Dude named Tab. He's pretty connected. We won't ever do anything.
Find now. You know, Neltz never killed anybody.
Hey, over here!
What's up?
Spread out! Oh shit!
We're clear.
What are they storing in those barrels?
Got a frequency for you. 120.13. See anything?
Whoa. Look at all those pretty points of light, all up and down the lake.
Well, let's take their boat and go check it out.
You want to call this in? We're not exactly in our jurisdiction here.
Let's find Neltz first. He's more ambitious than I thought.
Shitbags always are. You know the thing that scares me the most about this drug war? Whoever wins will have a lot of money and a lot of guns.
Yeah, and when they're done with each other, they're gonna come after us. The 80s all over again.
Which is why Dawes wants to stop this now, before it gets to that. So if we're off the books, deeply off the books, I'm fine with it. It saves lives.
Hey, I'm not arguing.
Then why don't you sound convinced?
Because what's the end game? To put the big boys away, the kingpins, and make it stick. You need a lot more than guns.
I don't know. Do you?
We're playing a dangerous game, Detective.
Good. They're my favorite kinds to play. The hell is this place?
No idea.
Head up by the windmill, and let's get a bird's eye.
I'm not saying that anyone has to do it. I'm just saying I'm going to trust.
Keep your distance until you've scanned the area.
This was an old Gator farm.
That's clever. I'll give them that.
Yeah. Remote location, good sea access, land access, fucking gators.
Yeah, they're geniuses. Come on, there's a radio tower toward the back. Let's check it out. These are Nelson's guys. Here, talk to them.
Can't get Tommy.
Nell!
Hey. Yeah, it's all good. I'm here.
Hey, who the fuck is this?
It's Antonio.
Where's Tommy?
Yeah, he's taking a shit.
Nice.
I don't need to hear that. So tell him Neltz said it's time for the meet.
Okay, where's he headed?
And Tommy knows where the fuck he's going, Antonio. Tell him we're on our way.
Boring conversation anyway? We're done here. Get back to the boat.
Okay.
the cartels are using the Glades again, it makes sense. It's big, empty...
Look, all we need to do right now is find Neltz.
You think Neltz is working with the cartels?
Cartels have their own pipelines. This is someone else. So what do you know about Neltz?
Rich family, dropped out of film school. Got to start trying to fund a movie with drug money.
Let me guess. He forgot to make the movie.
No, he made it. Sucked ass.
Kai, I gotta ask you about something.
What's up?
You and Tyson.
No. That. Well, no, a girl occasionally goes on dates.
You dated Tyson?
Look, I met him at a party. We had one date. Well, two. Two official.
Wait. You dated a cocaine dealer?
Cocaine broker.
So when did he find out you were a cop?
When I found out he was a cocaine broker. Look, believe it or not, he's not a piece of garbage. I think we can get a view from the water tower. Give a scan before we get too close.
Got an Allen wrench? Any luck with that thing? It hasn't fixed itself.
Need at least one more fan ball by the weekend.
We're not alone.
I heard
Scan
Remy
for any
got
alarms.
production. Not with Bodie's not.
That alarm will call more of them in unless you disable it.
The thing I don't understand is what Remy would have done without their offer.
Think Remy's doing all right.
Yeah, but you can't do this forever. They
There's
get
a
you
lot of guys in
eventually.
there.
Tax evasion.
What's the call?
Let's move in. Quietly.
And I got some sparkling swamp water to sell.
What the hell were these guys guarding?
Gotta be drugs, money, or guns.
Look around. Let's find out. What happened to the bottom of that boat? That looks like actual science stuff, as opposed to drug science stuff.
Huh. Last gen tech.
Those things must get a signal out here.
Guy was supposed to go to a stadium for a meet later.
The closest stadium is back in Miami.
Yeah, I don't think that's what this means.
Well, time to move on.
Wait a sec. I think he means the water park.
Water park?
There used to be this big arena on the water. My mom took me there like 10 times when I was a kid. They had water skiing dogs and shit. Oh, you never heard of it?
Grew up in a desert.
We need a boat. The stadium's just north of here. Hold tight.
Whoa, slow it down. We don't want Neltz to know we're here. Whoa, hold up. Let's not get spotted.
Yeah, I remember when I was a little kid, I came here once. You see that? Let's have a look around.
Watch they don't get to the elevator.
I got this thing.
Go! Get him out of there! Got it!
Neltz, get your hands up! Keep them up!
Mendoza, right?
Save it!
I took Starter's deal. You got some fucked up friends, Mendoza.
Wait, what deal?
I'm a ghost to you.
You hear me? Damn it! I'll call in a chopper. We'll find him before he gets far.
Place doesn't have many windows, so smoke should be effective. I want a 3-man team going in here and another here. Snipers, here and here.
Looks like Stoddard's got it all under control.
Fuck that. We had him first.
Nick? You want to make sure it's locked first, Hotshot?
Huh.
Finally, we catch a break.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Goddard, we're going in.
The fuck you are!
See if your boys can take some heat off of us.
Right down! Right down! What the? We got this, Sergeant!
Damn it, get a knife!
Let's go! I said we got this!
Kai, what the hell are you doing?
Southeast, Stoddard. Back off. Heads up!
All units, stand by, relay communications.
Get him out of there! Gonna get him out!
Floor's clear!
Get upstairs.
You better know what you're doing, Mendoza. Be advised, we have backup en route.
Clear!
Neltz isn't here. Let's move on.
Kai, you find anything?
We're on the 3rd floor. Nothing yet.
Right there!
Securing perimeter. We'll have breach in position momentarily. In position to breach the front door. Everything's ready. Knock on that front door. Engaging suspect.
Over there! Go, now!
Go, go! You two, go! Over here! Over here! Damn!
Neltz! Put the gun down! Now!
Whoa, whoa! I took the deal. You, Stoddard, take it all. I'm out of here.
Put the piece down. Then we can talk about Stoddard, this deal, whatever else you want. What the hell was that, Stoddard?
Looks like I just saved your life, Doza.
He was surrendering.
Leave it alone, partner.
I say you were in danger.
Right. He was dangerous because he was talking about your deal.
Leave it alone.
The hell I will.
No, I'm curious. What, did Neltz say something interesting, Nick?
We're done here.
Listen to your partner. She's a smart lady. Here, before evidence arrives.
You're kidding.
There you go, Nick. Congrats on a job well done.
Smart lady. Now I see why.